are talking cars, this is the Golf 7R. Not an R line, but straightforward an R. This is the GTI's bigger brother, or the more meaner sibling. You know, it is a lot more matured compared to the GTI. Is it a bit more reserved? I don't know. Yeah, I think beauty is in the eyes of the beholder, and taste is a matter of preference. I'm not too sure if I lean more towards the R or the GTI, but one of the things that differentiate this versus the GTI is the chrome strip that runs across or runs through the line itself. It has been blacked out on this one. It would also run over there onto the other side. You know, yeah, there's a bit of black and silver treatment going on over there. And on these lower parts, you know, these then allow for the air to go in and cool down certain things, because this car is running quite hot and it's a beast. You'll get to understand what I mean by that. You do find your PDC sensors over there, which is great. You know, these have been treated to a gloss black treatment. These look nice. And you find your daytime running lights, which just look amazing. Look at them. I really like that. And then everything from there is a straightforward affair. So you get these horizontal slats which run through. And yeah, this is what concludes or makes the face of the Golf 7R. Over onto the sides. Wow, what a beauty. This also comes equipped with a panoramic sunroof. Hopefully you can pick it up from the video. It looks amazing. Oh, least I forget as well. These silver, the mirror housings are finished in a chrome effect. So these are not silver, this is chrome. This is what you only find on the Golf R. Now from the rear, this is what the R looks like. It is quite aggressive, especially on this one. It has been dropped. I believe it's on coilovers. Coilies as it's affectionately known. And yeah, let's get closer to it. I like these tail lights. They look really beautiful. These are called sequential lights. Well, I think that's what they're called. So as you like indicate, these sort of like interchange. And yeah, okay, something. There's a sticker here. It says stage 2. This is referring to the software. And yeah, these quadruple tailpipes, tail PCs, they look amazing. You know, the diffuser is finished in a carbon fiber like effect. Yeah, it looks really nice, looks amazing. This obviously is a bit modified. From this end, you can see how aggressive these bumpers look. You do get your PDC sensors, which is great. You don't want to damage any of these or anything from this back. The emblem isn't finished in a gloss black treatment. It's given the gloss black treatment. And then you find these carbon fiber like, I don't know what's called, these plastic insets. Looks amazing. On this end, it is finished in a gloss black treatment. This is the R from the back. Looks amazing, huh? Yeah. And then over onto the side profile of the car, definitely is a looker. Yeah, look at it. It's sitting nicely on these big 19-inch rubber tires, and these rims, man, they look amazing. I will admit, I think I'm in love. I am in love. I really like these. Let's really look closer to it. Are these really 19s? I think so. Probably. Yeah, definitely. 235 19 looks amazing. And yeah, from this part you do find your side skirts, which add to its aggressive nature or stance. There is a line that runs through from this end all the way to the front. And speaking of the front, there is an R badge on the fender liner, or on the fender itself rather. Looks amazing. This comes fitted with a panoramic sunroof, which yeah, you should know by now. I like. What are your thoughts on the R? Sampan Itela 2. Is it still worth it in the year 2024? I don't know. What are your thoughts on that? So let's access the boot area. Open it by pulling this part over here on the badge. Boom. That's what you find. Practicality at its best. Well, never mind all these. That's why we have boot areas. There is a 12-volt power supply over there. I'm looking for a light and I'm not picking up one. There is a hanger for 1 or 2 shopping bags or items. The same thing on this end. Oh, there's the light. So practicality definitely is there. There is space on the side for 1 or 2 items. Same thing on the other side. And let's access underneath. Yeah, this is the space saver that you find, which I don't really like. Yeah, the less said, the better. And yeah, we can close it just like that. Now, something that I've never done before is open any hood of any kind. Have I? I think I opened the Beijings, and that was it. So yeah, with the Golf R, you can see this one has been modified. GM Motorsport. It has a catless downpipe and a stage 2 software file somewhere. Yeah, this is it for the Mean Beast. As for the door cut itself, okay, we always start with it. It's interesting the material that were used throughout. So this part is a bit hard to the touch. There is a light, of course, to welcome you. And this area there is nicely painted. You will notice that it shines a bit more. That's because it's used a lot more. And this area, there's a carbon fiber pattern that is used throughout. Then as you go up, there is a piano black sort of. Okay, it's not really a piano black. There's just an interesting material that is used over there. I can't really pick it up, but it's darker, in shade and stuff like that. This is your really steady door handle. This is where you adjust your mirrors, lock and unlock the car. Your window controls are over there, and there's a huge space to store things in here, and of course bottle cup holder depending on your use, and a speaker cutout. As for the inside of the R, yeah, these are your seats. This is what they look like, and obviously this is where you adjust it up and down, and to take it forward or backwards, this is where you do it. And yeah, to recline the seat, that's done over there. It does say art scripting over there, and interesting how these seats sort of also like have a carbon fiber like pattern to it. So this part is just plain, but over there it looks like a carbon fiber effect. Obviously the side bolsters are quite thick, so it will probably hug you in places where you want to be hugged. On this end you do get your thigh support, which is great. Yeah. So as we speak, we've opened the sunroof to let a bit of light into the car. Just want to get nice and cozy in here. Perfect. So I want you to notice how the steering wheel is nice and compact. It is flat bottomed. It says R over there. Nice treatment that is used over there because it doesn't really scratch, but it's nice and glossy. It's a bit matte on this area. You do get your steering wheel mounted controls, your plus on this end, your minus on the other side, and your dials, which look really sporty. Unlike a GTI, you get the blue treatment, blue treatment on your instrument cluster and so forth. Your, what are they called, your ambient lighting as well. So this is where you obviously adjust your lights, auto on, auto off, things like that. Your wipers on this end, indicator controls on the other side, and your screen, which if I'm not mistaken, this should be the biggest one that you get at the time. And yeah, so interesting diamond like patterns used throughout. So this matches the carbon fiber that I keep on pointing out. You do get your climate control, air conditioning system, climate control. Obviously it's automatic, and you can set the temperature to whatever preference for both passenger and driver. You do really get your nicely finished because of the black and the metal like effect on the other side. DSG transmission. This is a 6-speed DSG, I believe. 6-speed or 7-speed, I'll confirm that. And yeah, this is where you then can get to turn off your traction control, your auto start on and off. And yeah, Pringle, PD, whatever. DS for sport, park distance control. And this is when you switch on and off your car. So as for the dashboard itself, or the layout, it really is quite squishy. Look at that plate. That is really impressive. And yeah, a really good interior throughout, space that is decent. Is that a CD player? I believe so. It says Volkswagen Infotainment. CD player, SD micro SD card. Yes, doesn't really fall down. It's padded, sort of like padded. Great stuff. And yeah, handbrake control over there. Your auto hold start assist. Your 12-volt power supply on there. Your adaptive cup holders on the side, which are great. These are nicely located. Okay, yeah, maybe it's a bit stuck. There's space over there for a phone, a wallet, something, the USB, and an aux port. This is nice. It also says 4Motion, because as a Golf R, power is sent to all four wheels versus the front two, so it's called the 4Motion drive. If it was an Audi S3, it would then be referred to as the Quattro. Now this is the armrest, which is sort of like adaptable. Yeah, as you open it, there is space in there. It is decent. It's quite deep enough. And yeah, I don't know if you can move it forward or backwards. I'm not too sure. Oh yes, you can. Look at that. Voila. And yeah, just really get comfortable. And let's go back to the rear. Before we go back to the rear, I almost betrayed you guys. I almost betrayed myself. I want you to notice how there is a storage. There is a mounting thingy over here. These are for your sunglasses. I'm not even showing the right place. Look at me. So this is where you can store your sunglasses, of course. Yeah. This is also, there is a light, but yeah, I don't want to show that picture. Same thing on the other side. As you open it, there is a light over there. And the cherry on top, which is funny enough, situated or located at the top of the car, the sunroof. Panoramic sunroof. Opens all the way through to the back. I like that. As for these reading lights, these are LED, you know. Yeah. Nice. You can really switch on the lights from the rear. I've never seen this being done on a car before, where you can switch on the rear lights over there, which is interesting, I think. Yeah. Wow. Let's go back to the rear now. As for the rear door panel, yeah, it is also nice, just like the front one. Less busier, less shinier over there. This is also nicely padded, which is great. Kudos to that. That carbon fiber material used over there. A speaker cutout. I don't know if these are for your tweeters. Looks like it. That dark plastic material that we spoke of. It's hard to the touch over there. Really hard. Nice and steady door handle over there. A deep opening for your bottle, surely, and other items, of course. Yeah, really decent. As for the rear bench, this is what it looks like. It looks quite sporty in here, I must admit that. The seats look a bit more individualized. What am I referring to? These parts, yeah, it's like everybody gets their own sport seat, and yeah, these are great. So you can open the seats. They're open in 60-40 split. You can open it over there, just like that. And yeah, the seat belt also stays out of the way, which is great, a nice addition. There is a carbon fiber finish that is still used throughout, and this part is also plain and nice. On this end you do find your isofix mounting points. These are removable, just like that, and then you can mount your child seats so that you don't leave them behind on your adventures. And yeah, the treatment still continues carbon fiber finish like over there. This is the gray insert, which looks nice, and the black. So these will definitely stand the test of time. They look like they're built to last. On this end, you can open your center armrest, and this part is really soft and comfortable, quite squishy. These are also really good because these are adaptive. You can tailor make it to your liking. So if you've got the smaller bottle, probably put it over there, and then the opening smaller. If it's quite a big one, then over there works for you. You can also open this part to access the rear, but we can't really show it because there are things in the back, so we don't open. We do get air vents for the rear passengers. There they are. You can also open and close them over there. And beneath or behind the doctor, yes, yes, ambitious. And behind the driver's seat, there is a place to store a few items. It is nice and deep, easy to access. As for the knee room is plenty. I'm not complaining. I'm happy with that. Toe room, definitely plenty as well. So overall, a comfortable place to be in. Headroom is also there. I really do fit. Well, you just need to imagine me, but yeah, I'm really comfortable over here. You do get your reading lights, which are in an LED effect. The sunroof doesn't really open or doesn't really affect the space at the back. So really nice, the best of both worlds. And yeah, this is it for your interior overview. I hope I covered everything that I need to cover. The seats are also very comfortable. I must add on that once again. Yeah, this is it. So this is what your reverse camera looks like. Usable, fairly clear. Yeah, great stuff. I'm nice and cozy in here, you know, feels really nice. DSG, of course, and we enjoy that. We like the inclusion and use of that. Always handy. Well, what can I say with regards to the number 7? It feels low because it is low. It's running on coilovers, but it still is comfortable. You know, we are about to run into our first set of like patches on the road. It'll be interesting to find out how it fares over there. Wow, interesting. I see why it makes the perfect daily. The DSG box is quite pleasant to use, of course. Look at that. Ooh. Yeah, overall, yes, it is firm. It is firm. I can feel that I'm in a hot hatch. I don't know if the exhaust has been slightly modified, but it feels and sounds amazing. Okay, so I'm just gonna put it in sports mode, and it's a bit louder now. So as mentioned before, as power is sent to all 4 wheels on the car. Okay, sports mode definitely hangs on to gears a lot longer. Yeah, this is where those 19-inch rims are coming to the fore, because yes, that was a bit uncomfortable. Yeah. Okay, so those DSG farts are they? What are the farts? As it changes up, in fact, you'll hear it. You'll hear it. Just give it a bit of time. Just give it a bit of time. NVH levels are really good. The only thing that I'm enjoying, I'm gonna give it the beats over here. Oh, and then as it changes down, it's sort of like it revs a bit, like that sounds amazing. You know, that sounds amazing. And this instrumentation, you know, it runs up to 320. I remember growing up, I'd look into a car and be like, yo, simply because it says 320 over there. So yeah, on this end, it also just gives you that sporty feel. Steering wheel is also nicely weighted and direct. Yeah, suspension is compliant. NVH levels are good. Exhaust is fairly loud in sports mode. Picks up and goes. Easy peasy. It likes, yeah, on the curve. Come on. Ooh. Oh man, this is a beauty. Yeah, this is a beauty. As it changes down, it goes like you know. Man, I really, that is nice, enjoyable to drive. So it makes sense why people call it the perfect daily. You know, as a hatchback, it's a lot more mature. It does, and it's quite fuel efficient, yeah, I don't know, I'll confirm the figure, but so far so good. And yeah, only on these uneven patches or uneven roads, that's where you can feel a bit that you're not riding in the most comfortable car out there. But it's a hot hatch. For a hot hatch, I'll definitely give it the credit that it deserves. You know, it is, yeah, it's fairly doable. You know, this is not bad at all. Yeah, it's there, it's firm, don't get me twisted, definitely is firm. And yeah, well, I don't really feel those ones. Okay, let's put it back into normal mode. And yeah, NVH levels, should I really speak about them? Can I make a proper assessment or judgment? I don't know, because number one, the roof is slightly open. Number two, the exhaust is loud. But you really do feel nicely cocooned in this interior. It feels nice. Steering wheel is definitely direct. That I'm not gonna complain about. It feels nice in your hands. Everything is where you want it to be. You know, the screen, which is a touch screen, is really close to your hands, so you can really adjust it accordingly and make whatever adjustments that you need. Yeah, the DSG, did I speak about it? No, you can't really feel it change, but you can hear it change because of the exhaust and whatnot. This should be running around, standard should be like 206 kilowatts and 180 newton meters of torque. This is stage 2. It runs well above 225 kilowatts. And yeah, one more time. Oh man. Yes, yes. What a bullet, huh? So as it pulls you back into your seat, I'm like, what is happening over here? So yeah. It feels good to be in such a car that also does have that thing, you know. Honestly, it's a feeling that you cannot replicate on any other car. I don't know, what am I even saying? I don't know if I'm even covering what I need to cover on the car. But overall, it just feels like a nice car to drive daily, and it's really quick. As you probably saw, that it shot up like a bullet, hey? So if something was open around here, it would have definitely spilled. Yeah, so overall, just a really good car. Yeah, man, give it a thumbs up. Yadubula. Really nice, man. Oh man, sounds amazing. Oh, I don't know what that is. It sounds like a blower valve or something like that. You know, yeah, one of those sports air filters that I used. Sounds amazing. A bit rough when it gets rough, but obviously, can we really blame the car? We can't. Let's be fair. It's doing more than it should. When it really is smooth, then the car is also really smooth. Like, you cannot feel anything, which is testament to, yeah, VW. Great stuff. Final thoughts on the Golf R. I think it's a great daily. It combines performance and comfort and makes it one. Yeah, take into account safety as well. It feels a lot more safer than any other performance car I've driven, because it power is sent to all four wheels, so that's a plus. And I get the need for this kind of market, you know. It looks good, drives good, sounds amazing. The exhaust is, well, great. The transmission is also really nice. And yeah, so out in the open market, if you want one from a reputable dealer, I could source one for like 400,000 rands. That translates to about 8,190 rands. So yeah, not really a bad price for the car. Just try and ensure that you do get a bit of cover, maybe an extended warranty to take care of any all-wheel drive issues you may run into, any DSG transmission issues you may run into, any engine issues you may run into. So this applies to all performance cars. You know, you don't want to be left with really expensive bills to take care of. And otherwise, as a car, as a product, I really get it. I think, yeah, great car. You know, just test drive one, you will get to understand what it's like. Yeah, a beast, to be honest. I really enjoyed one. And yeah, this is it for this review. Please do like, please do subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.